In terms of like retaking, I'm just wondering now that it's being offered so many times via digital, um, is a month really enough to say like, okay, I took it in September, I want to retake it in October? Is that really enough? Assuming the average person is either, I mean, maybe if they're a senior in college, where you have more control over your schedule, and you really can buckle down and study really hard for a month. But imagine, the average age of people going to law school now has, increased dramatically. Most of those folks are probably working. Is a month really enough, or what would you recommend? Again, this is not you. This is, this is your kid that you're advising about retaking the LSAT.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. A month is not that much time, to be fair. And of course, if someone waits the 3 weeks to get their score back, then they only have 1 week to actually study.
Right.
Not a great idea, of course. And so if September didn't go well, definitely keep studying. Don't maybe take a couple days off, but really try to just buckle down and focus. But the nice thing is that you also have November. Like, you could just take September. If it didn't go great, do November instead. That way you have 2 months, which should be more time. And if you focus, plus you already have all the previous studying you've done under your belt, you might not need that much more. There also is an element of luck. LSAT scores have a score band.
Wait, hold on. There's an element of luck?
There is, yeah.
Oh, okay. How come I didn't get lucky in the LSAT?
Well, I didn't say good luck necessarily.
Oh, okay.
There's an element, there's a 3.5 point score band on either end. So someone whose true aptitude is a 160, they might get a 160, they might get a 157, they might get a 164. And yes, it's a totally valid exam. There is that margin on either end. And so if your true score is a 160, but September went poorly, you got a 157, you could just stay fresh and get a 164 the next time without improving understanding at all.
And at least a 160, or at least a 160.
At least a 160. And if you actually study and actually improve your understanding, you could do even better than that. So, and because law schools don't average scores and only take the highest, there's really not much downside other than your LSAT registration fee and having to spend your weekends studying instead of partying. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.